We got to win one game to put them back on the plane. That's it, you know. And you have to have that determination that you're willing to do whatever it takes to put them back on the plane. And so we can call it what we want to, mental toughness, all of that stuff, but it's going to be needed, and our guys are capable of doing it. This is our first time in this position, and we can do it.
All right, Broussard, what is your level of confidence in the Suns to come back, win the finals?
Jenna, I'm saying this with my chest. 65%. All right? 65% now. I got to admit, I have to admit, I'm a bit torn. Because, and Nick knows this, as TV analysts and prognosticators, you just want your pick to be right. You might hate the team, but if you pick them, you want them to win. But I also would love to see Chris Paul get his championship, all right? But I really like Giannis. And for all the reasons Wild spelled out a few segments ago, it also would be great to see him win it. That said, my mantra of Suns in 6, it just has been changed to Suns in 7. All right, the Suns have been the best road team in the NBA all season long. All right, and the Bucks, for an elite team, weren't exactly world beaters at the Fiserv Forum. I mean, they lost their share of games at home, so this can be done for several reasons. Number one, the Suns have arguably or one of the best coaches in the league. One of the best coaches in Monty Williams. Number two, Chris Paul, it had to be hard. His whole career has been hard, okay? It wasn't going to be easy. 16 years, all the injuries. It had to be a 7-game championship win for him. All right, then Devin Booker. Devin Booker wants to be Kobe. This is a Kobe opportunity. This is a Kobe moment. You know he wants to redeem himself from that late turnover. So the Bucks, I'm telling y'all, don't write them off. Suns in 7.
You almost got it.
No, you
almost got it right.
Yeah,
You almost for the first time got it right. So here's listen, everyone knows how much I adore and love Chris Broussard, but he's made a very bad mistake, which is he has brought math and percentages into an equation in an argument he is having with me, and that's usually go with heart, not head on these things. If I am correct, Broussard just said the Suns have a 65% chance. If I'm also correct, before the series, he gave the Bucks a 45% chance, which means the Bucks now are down to 35%. Before the series, you had them in a better position, evidently, than you have them right now up 3-2. I don't know how that works. They were at 45. Now they're down to 35%, but it's because you know what's happening here. The Bucks have the best player. The Bucks have Game 6 at home. And the Suns, they had a chance. Hell, Brandon, they had a chance to have it be Suns in 5. They were up 7 midway through the 4th quarter of Game 4. And they blew it. And last night, forget the fact that they were up 16 at the end of 1, after the Bucks had their own little 4th quarter stumbles. The Suns have the ball, down 1 in their best player's hands with a chance to have a Kobe moment, hit the game winner. Instead, he got his lunch money taken from him in Devin Booker. You can't have back-to-back 40-point games by your top scorer and lose them both, Brandon. So my level of confidence in the Suns is lower than it was before the series started. It's at 0%. The Bucks are going to win Game 6.
Jeez.
Brandon Jennings is going to be the oracle of our times. Bucks in 6, just 8 years after he said it. That's what's going to happen here.
Wow. Okay. Let me see. Where is my level of confidence? Okay. The first game, 70% chance. Whoever wins that first game, they have a 70% chance going on to winning the series, winning the finals. If you win Game 2, so they were up 2-0. They had a 90% chance of winning that series. And then you have 3 aberration games in a row. third game of this series. You had that trio have the best outing they've ever had in the postseason. You talk about efficiency.
Yeah.
And then you go to game 4, and there's another aberration game. Chris Paul dribbling the ball off his leg. We're talking about 17 fouls. I mean, another one. And then last night, a couple nights ago, another aberration game. And what is that? You have that trio combined for 88 points. So look, my level of confidence, and Chris always says it. He says, Brandon, you got to keep that bass in your voice. So, Wilds, my level of confidence is still 90%, okay? I'm still confident that the Suns are going to get it done.
Yeah, no,
That's the thing.
Not much bass.
no bass. I heard no bass.
That's where I'm at.
More aberration games. Put an asterisk on this series. Aberration games. Bucks champions. Asterisk. Aberration. 4 aberration games in a row. All right, Broussard, here's why my confidence is down in Nick's level for the Suns. After they lost game 4, Monty Williams had a great speech in the locker room. And he was like, listen, guys, it's about offensive rebounds and it's about turnovers. And I looked at the stat sheet. I'm like, you're right. Just bring your turnovers down and bring your offensive rebounds up. And the stats show that you would win the game. What is Monty Williams supposed to say now? We were up by 16, lost. Devin Booker had 40 points again, lost. They shot 55% from the field, lost. They shot 90% from the free throw line and lost. And here's the weirdest one. They shot 68% from 3 and lost a game. So you're supposed to tell me that you're going to go into Milwaukee like, guys, I figured it out. Let's shoot 75% from 3, and then we can keep it close. And then anything can happen. If you shoot 68% from 3 and lose in today's NBA, I think it's hard to kind of juice your guys up and point to one magic bullet and say, hey, if we just do this differently, we can win. You're supposed to rely on defense, but I don't know if you're going to stop Giannis. I don't think you can trot that out. So I don't know what your plan is to keep you at 65% confident. I'm down at Nick's level of 0. Sorry, my computer's playing. I got so fired up. Shut it down.
Here's what you say, Wilds. Defense. We have been one of the best defensive teams in the league all year long. They couldn't get stops. They couldn't stop Phoenix, that's for darn sure. But Phoenix couldn't stop them either. And Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton, they've played great lately, but they're inconsistent. All right, they're due for a poor game. And it's going to happen in game 6. And that's what Monty Williams has to say to them. Monty Williams says to them, look, we've beaten this team's 4 straight games. We're better than them. We're the better team. So they beaten us 3 straight. We beat them 4 straight. All right? That's what you say. You've been one of those. You hang your hat on defense. And you got to get some stops. You won't stop Giannis, and I know he doesn't say that to him, but you can stop Middleton and Drew Holiday. I'm telling y'all,
those 4 straight wins have as much relevance to this series as the Suns' record when Charles Barkley and Dan Marley played together. It's absolutely irrelevant to right now. 4 straight wins, 2 in the regular season, 2 a week ago, and since then the Bucks have won 3 in a row. Don't nobody care that the season series is 4-3. It's totally irrelevant. I'm going to bring up a bright side for Brandon. And then I want to talk something about the coverage of this series. Bright side for Brandon. Right now, I looked at it during the break. If you go to the Wikipedia page, and I know Brandon likes the Wikipedia pages, for sports-related curses, they have them broken down by sport. There is not one for basketball. We know the Billy Goat curse, the curse of the Babe for baseball. There's a lot. We finally might have a basketball curse. The curse of Brandon Marshall singing. Since Brandon debuted, it's over, it's over. Phoenix has not won a game.
Friday,
it is his version of Broussard. Yeah, exactly. It was over. It was Friday, and it was over. Yeah, tell me.
So here's the deal. So game 6 tomorrow, 9 p.m. Game 7 will be Thursday. So Friday when I'm coming in here, I'm going to sing it again. I'm going to do a little remix, okay? It's going to be It's Friday, and it's over. Friday, and it's over. They playing it. Let's not too much right now. Not too much right now.
The problem with Brandon singing that on Friday is the audience is going to be like, the series ended 3 days ago. Why is Brandon singing this song? Because it's ending Tuesday. But I do want to say, and I just hope everyone, hold on real quick, Jenna. I hope everyone remembers next year when the playoffs roll around at the drastic overreactions people have to early games in the series. I'm not talking about Brandon because he picked the Suns from the beginning. There was conversation, and by a lot of, friends of ours or colleagues of ours or former colleagues of ours, after game 2, not about this series, but about the Suns being a dynasty. About the Suns, who's ever going to beat the Suns? Broussard can back me up on this. 100% it was discussion. Maybe on shows you used to produce, Wiles, but I'm not going to name them. It was the Suns dynasty. Are they a dynasty?
Get messy.
No, they're not a dynasty. In fact, they're not going to win the title. So everyone always needs to take a deep breath early in these series. Deep breath.
All right, let's play a little take your pick. We're talking a pair of iconic plays. You got Drew stealing crunch time and alley-oop to Giannis to seal Game 5. It was a thing of beauty. Meanwhile, Giannis's block on Ayton in Game 4 was being discussed as one of the best final plays ever. So, Broussard, which is the more iconic play, the alley-oop or the block?
Well, iconic, it's the alley-oop, if that's the word you want to use, because if the Bucks going to win, that play will be played all over television and the internet for decades, all right? But the most critical play was the block. The game was still in the balance. The Bucks were up by 2. That dunk by DeAndre Ayton would have tied the game, and then who knows what happens. The Bucks had the game